What up, Stroke fam? We on the way to try to link up with
Alex, that wide bow tie.
And if you don't like
pink,
your booty stink. Just show some appreciation for all the people who've been following us since the beginning. You know, when we first put on the lift, I was the first striker lift to come out of BPP, so they were kind of new to doing the lift kits, especially the striker. And we ran into some troubles with the truck, and I actually hit Alex up, that wide bow tie, if you don't know, and he kind of blessed our game, bro. He got me right and got it to where I could actually drive my truck without it shutting off or anything. So I just want to pull in on him real quick and let him know I appreciate it and shake his hand. I've never got...
We just finished this one. I'll have to send you a picture of the other one so you can see the other one.
Oh my God.
They built two this morning, well, two yesterday that got dropped off. Both 2024 Denali Ultimate. Both got 7 or 8 inch McGaughy's kit. They both had 24s and both had Nittos. One had polished wheels, one had black. They're very similar builds. I'll have to send you a picture so you can put a picture in there so you can see the difference between the two.
Bro, this is crazy.
They just finished this one today. This will leave today. I don't know where the guy's from. I'm assuming he's a local guy. I didn't check the license plate. 7 to 9 inch McGaughy's kit, 2412 KG1 Fantasies, new design with a 37 inch Nitto.
Bro.
The quintessential, like nothing better for you to see while you're here. Oh, he's from Eastern Georgia. Nothing better for you to see while you're here than the quintessential like Southern Tire build, you know?
This is crazy. Lil one, I know you're gonna watch this. You're not allowed to come and talk to him and get your truck built till after I get a truck built.
This is why you don't drive Fords. You know what I mean? You drive something like this. That's all I'm saying.
Blasphemy.
Don't let them lie to you.
Drive something like this.
Blasphemy.
They ride better, they look better.
Shout out to the Bow Tie Bandits.
AC's colder in this thing.
Shout out to the Bow Tie Bandits.
Everything about it.
Shout out to the Bow Tie Bandits. However,
More comfortable.
Drew, you've been through 6 transmissions. Lil one, you've been through 3.
Yeah, the trans of my, well, it ain't my fault, but the trans of my truck's going out again. That ain't my fault. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I don't know. Are you?
Hey, Stroke fam. Me and P, y'all know we just came from King of the Rock, and they showed us love. We will come back next year. I do plan on coming back with not just my truck. She should be getting her license soon. So this trip will be made with 2 trucks next year. But I got to bump into Alex.
What's up? What's up?
Dope is, yeah, I don't want to cuss because then you're going to have to edit it out. But yeah, he was always showed us love, and I just wanted to come in and tell him thank you because he didn't have to reach out, but he did because I was just a random DM like around 2022 when we first got the truck. I'm just trying to learn from a legend.
Look, if y'all ain't subscribed, whatever you're doing right now, stop and subscribe, please. That's all I'm gonna ask. If you ain't subscribed, go show some. You at 8,000 something?
Yeah, I'm at 8,080 something.
Let's try and run it up to 10K. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 10K.
I'm not expecting the world, but just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's all I'm asking.
Appreciate it. Okay.
Those don't spin, the only one that spins right is this one. That's what I'm saying, I ain't got it like that.
Brake gang still.
Why you need a gas truck? Cam and the exhaust behind it.
Yeah, it sounds crazy. thing sounds bananas.
Like that old school truck style, you know what I mean? I didn't want a race truck sound, I wanted a more old school truck sound, you know? So, but I'm about to go through my, well, technically it would be my first transmission with this build as it is, because I just put a new transmission in it like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and it's already like skipping real bad. So it's got a warranty, I gotta get it swapped out. So that's part of what I'm filming up here today is, you know,
I love,
tribulations with the,
not disputing anybody, everybody know Drew's truck is probably the livest truck in Houston. That purple motherfucker, the pop toolbox, crazy. But the transmission, but he loves it, he won't let it go.
yeah.
I respect it.
That's why, you know,
it's hard.
Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this truck.
Yeah.
Like, I got my first job out of high school just to buy this truck. I remember I was in the shower when I got the call for the interview to go work at a little fast food spot. You know what I mean? We've all started from zero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I could never get rid of this because I wouldn't be here without that.
Yeah. So it's sentimental value
I
now.
could blow the engine in it today, you know, fingers crossed, knock on wood, I don't.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know, because I just rebuilt it, and I would let it sit there for the next 10 years. I'm never getting rid of that truck. So,
I respect it.
sometimes you just got that one that you ain't ever getting rid of, you know what I mean? And you see the little Saturn truck down there?
Yeah.
It would have been Betsy. If you know, you know.
Betsy was a regular Regal. We're looking into Grand Nationals now.
And
Old schools?
Yeah, she loves G-bodies also, but we had one and the day it came out of paint shop and was done, a guy asked me, was it for sale? I told him no. He said, you don't know me. Not for sale just means I have to throw a crazy enough number, and he threw a crazy enough number. It was 3 times what I put into it, so I sold it.
Damn.
All right, few questions. Sentimental value in that truck, I get it. Is that your dream truck?
I think the truck as it sits now has been, that as the truck sits right now was my dream truck at one point, yes.
Okay.
So like the reason why I haven't went and bought and tried to like upgrade trucks is because I'm happy with where the truck's at, but I'm building, I want to build myself more than continue to build vehicles, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the easy answer is yes, that's my dream truck, but everybody obviously, like if I'd have 10 any level lifts and 10, you know, Poppy's 20-inch GM truck, like I'd have a bunch of stuff if I could, but as far, I would say the easy answer is yes, that's my pick.
All right, we got a thing that we started kind of on our channel because we do kind of do like shotgun interviews, kind of like we're doing now.
Yeah.
It started off and we called it Forges versus Ruchis, but of course it kind of fumbles into other stuff.
Yeah.
So we just started asking people what is their, like what's your tire size, rim, what combination you think is. Like for me, I'm gonna keep it honest. I've seen 30s. I like the way they look when the truck is high.
Yeah.
But like when the truck isn't high, I think 26s or 28s, 14 wides, something like that. That's what I'm asking.
So I'll give you 3 answers.
Okay.
Right? So to me, my body style truck when that came around, the 2414 with a 375 or 2214, just how square that is like perfect at the time. So I love that one. 2614s and 37s together are amazing, right? Whether it's a 1350 or 1450, me and Jay go back and forth about that all the time. One of my favorites, 2816s with a 44-inch bogger. You ever seen that? The 28s and boggers are, especially when you're doing a big enough lift, 15, 20-inch lift, 28s and 44-inch boggers that's damn near starts. That's up there. I mean, obviously 30s and 42s and 30s and 44s you can't beat. You know what I mean? When you're doing a big look kit, you can't beat that. All the half the Illumiduties at these trucks, all the shows I go to, that's the industry standard is 30s and 40s, you know, 30s, 42s, 44s, something like that.
Which is why we're trying to do 34.
Yeah. I mean, trying to find the right person to build a 34 is going to be, you gotta have the right person. Hell, I don't even think they make tires for that. Really?
Side chick Diesel, shout out to her. We've been rocking with her since before the truck, and she has looked out for us gratefully. I appreciate you. We will be taking this truck and getting it repowder coated by her. Everything. I have buku parts in the garage. You guys know.
Poppy's kit on her truck too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next question. Favorite lift?
The easy answer is McCoy's. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for McCoy's. So shout out Nick and Steve for McCoy's. Rough Country is a great lift. despite what everybody thinks, Rough Country, good customer service. I mean, Rough Country's up there for me, my boys, FTS, any level lift is an industry standard in the show industry. Obviously, I got to shout out my guys, Poppy's in Miami. I love Poppy's and what they're doing. Cognito's got a good one. Obviously, I think my favorite, anybody that knows me in my contest, got to be my boys, though.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what he was going to say. Drew, I know you're going to watch this because the whole reason you got your truck on the McGaughy's was because of him. And like I said, it is one of the dopest trucks, if not the dopest truck in H-Town right now.
Shout out to Drew. I don't know who Drew is, but hello, Drew.
He's the purple, what he's on, Axe? But it's a purple Silverado. He's the he has a toolbox that pops open, and it says all off the glass because his job is the glass guy. Yeah, his truck is. He's won a lot.
You go to
of
LST?
awards. Yeah.
I probably saw it at LST.
Yeah, you probably did.
I'll be at LST this year, Drew. So if you're going, come by the KG1 booth. I'll be at LST this year.
If he's at LST, we're gonna bump into him again because we will be there. We didn't get to see Wake and Straight this year because we were out here at the Rock, but we will be there.
I'll be at LST 100%.
And I'm gonna get him lunch that day because he wouldn't let me pay for lunch today. So we're gonna get him lunch that day.
I like to eat good food at shows. It's part of the experience, part of the video, so we'll eat something good. I'll be at the KG1 booth. I'm letting you know right now.
All right.
All day.
What else could I ask him? Goals. What's your next big goal? Milestone.
I mean, so I just hit 85K on YouTube, which is crazy for me to say.
Woo!
So I mean, I just recently have accepted in my mind that I'm gonna hit 100,000 at some point. Because I really, for a long time, never thought that I would. You know what I mean? So, like when I first started, I didn't think I'd hit 10,000. So 100,000 is like absurd to me. So my next real goal, and I was actually talking about it in the video I'm filming today, is I've been on YouTube for 6-7 years now, and I've had that goal forever. Once you hit that goal, it's almost like what do you do now? You know what I mean? Like, I don't imagine myself hitting 1 million, so that's not even in my mind.
It's gonna happen, guys.
But, you know, I'm kind of in that weird headspace of like, I know I'm gonna hit 100,000, so I'm kind of like, what do I do now? But my next build goal, I want to build a cat eye next, so similar build to that one, 9-inch, 26s, full engine rebuild, cam it, everything like that. That's my next goal. Just because, like I said, I'm not done with the gas trucks yet, but 100,000 is my next goal for sure. So that's my immediate, like, I want to hit 100,000, but I don't want it to happen overnight. Like, I love the fact that it took me this long to do it, because you'll never be able to tell me that I didn't put the hours in. You know what I mean? So it's just, nobody will be able to take that from me. The plaque will come in. The plaque is the first time you get to hold something in your hand that says you did that. You know, so that's what, like, puts a smile on. I might cry. I really might.
And what got you into trucks? Well, like, double question. What got you into trucks, and what made you decide to start putting on YouTube?
So
and did you, hold on, now it's going to multiple questions, I'm sorry. What got you in the truck? What made you do it for YouTube? And did you think it would, because I know you're younger than me, but did you think it would inspire so much of us? Because it's like, you'll get online and I'm like, sometimes I get online and you don't even got to be saying nothing. It just makes me smile because I feel like I'm watching somebody get it out the mud.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I got a good one for you for that, though.
Okay.
All right. So the easy answer is I've always liked trucks. I've always liked lifted trucks, and it's just grown more and more over the years as I find bigger and nicer stuff. You know what I mean? And you get into the hobby.
Yeah.
Second, I remember I was working at Discount Tire in Tallahassee when I lived there, and I was pulling a vehicle in. I remember the day. I was pulling a vehicle in, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, dang, I'm working 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 50, 60 hours a week for somebody else. And if that person wakes up tomorrow and they don't like me anymore, they could fire me. So, you know, I shout out to JW Montoya and Dalton Bertrand. Dalton just started posting again on YouTube. They were at 10, 15, 20, 30,000 on YouTube, and I'd become friends with them on Instagram. And long story short, they had convinced me one night to start a YouTube channel. They kept trying to convince me. And I had that moment that day of, if I start this for me today and I build a name for me, nobody can take that from me. You know what I mean? So no matter what job I'm at, no matter what, I'll always have, you know, Alex or That Wide Bow Tie as a name. Yeah. And even if, you know, the guy that's the manager at Discount Tire don't like me and fires me tomorrow, I still have that. Nobody can take that from me. So that's what wanted me to build something on YouTube. And the third, which is kind of goes along with that, is I had gotten to a point, you know, that a hobby turns to a passion, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, it's turned to a purpose, and that's. I have plenty of days where I don't want to film. I didn't want to drive down here and film today, you know what I mean? But you
Yeah.
only have one chance to film something for YouTube.
Yeah.
And two, if I'm doing it, that means anybody can do it. Because I'm not, like, let's be honest, right? I'm an average dude. I'm not 6'10". You know, I'm not the fastest dude in the world. I don't play football. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. You know what I mean? So I'm average. I'm 100% an average dude. And if I can come from zero and build something,
Yeah.
then anybody can do it. So now, like you're saying, if you see me online, I'm doing it so you don't quit.
Yeah.
Because if I don't quit, that means you can't quit.
Yeah.
And if you see me on there, I ain't quit yet.
Yeah.
You know, it may be once a week, and everybody needs breaks here or there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everybody's got to take breaks. So once a year, I'll take a couple weeks, and I don't post nothing. But very rarely do I do that. But that consistency is why I think I've won overall. It's
Yeah.
not because I'm better than anybody. I'm just never going to quit. And even if you grow one a day, it still grows over time. You know what I mean? Each brick by brick. So it's super cliche, but that's really my real reason why I wake up and do it is because, like, I'm holding myself accountable by showing other people